everyone, and welcome to my channel where we are going to talk all things crochet and yarn related. Today I'm going to start making my wedding favors. So we will be getting married next year, and I've decided that I'm going to hand make all of our wedding favors. I'm going to be combining our two hobbies. So mine is crochet and his is Magic the Gathering. So we have decided that lotus flowers are going to be like our big main flower, if you will. So that's how I'm going to merge the two for our wedding favors. It's something useful that, the guests can take and be able to use at home, and it's not just going to go and sit somewhere and just kind of be an odd wedding favor that, kind of gets forgotten after a while. I want to make something that's useful. So that's what we're going to do today. I have found a video on YouTube. I'll link everything down below in the description. So it's by Make It Yourself by Papri. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but I will link that down in the description below, so that way if you want to go and make this yourself, you can. But it's a free video on YouTube, and I have not made this before, so we're going to see how this goes. So I may end up completely scrapping it and not going with this, or I might end up loving it, and I've got like 100 of these that I need to make. So we're gonna get started. So outside of the tails that need to be weaved in, this is what it looks like. So I'll probably go with different colors, but this is just kind of a first time attempt at how this is going to look. But the coaster is pretty decent sized, and it only took me about a half an hour to make. But just throwing like a bottle of soda on there, I mean that's a pretty decent size for a coaster. I did use Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn, but I wasn't super happy with it, so I might go to Hobby Lobby before too long just to go get some different cotton yarn that kind of feels a little bit nicer when I'm working with it, because this one, it just kind of it was irritating to work with, and that could just be because it is older yarn. I have had this yarn for quite a while, so it could just be that, but it could also just be that it's just the type of yarn that it is. So I'll probably go out and get a whole bunch of other yarns in different colors to actually make these for our wedding, but it worked up super fast. I'm actually rather pleased with it. So I might make a couple of these while we're on vacation in a couple of weeks and see how many I can get done there. Overall, I'd say that the pattern was fairly easy to follow. Like I said, I was super pleased with the way that this came out. I'll probably definitely be getting different yarn to work with instead of this, because like I said, I didn't really like the way that it was working. When I was actually working with it, I didn't like the way that it was rubbing up against my hand when I was trying to work with it. So I'll probably try and find a yarn that's a little more pleasant to work with. This designer, she does also have an Etsy where she sells her pattern, like the written forms of her patterns. So I will probably go on there and buy the pattern, so that way I don't have to keep going back and referencing the video every time, especially if I'm going to take this on vacation with us and try and make these while I'm riding in the car. But I mean, it was a fairly simple pattern, quite honestly. So I mean, it probably wouldn't take me very long to actually end up memorizing this pattern. So I might even just, take this with and use as my reference. So, but the video is great. It is a long video, but she does have a couple of patterns in that video, because there's actually like a leaf that goes with this. I don't think I'll end up making the leaf to go with. I think I'll just stick with the coasters. I've probably got about 100 of these that I need to make, so I don't want to end up giving myself way more work than I already have to do. So, but I figured this would be something nice to, to give out for a wedding favor. So, and it'll keep me busy. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about this. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content. This is my first video, so hopefully I can get another one up soon. I do have some plans for some more informational kind of videos. So I've got some math worked out for like how to figure out how much yarn you need for a project, how to figure out your stitch and row count. And I've got some other ideas for informational kind of videos that I'd like to put out. If there's any other kind of content that you would like to see, like yarn unboxings or other pattern reviews or anything kind of like that, leave a comment down there. I'll go through and I'll read the comments and I'll reply to them. So let me know what you think.